Hi, it's Kelly with Coffee Cups and Books, and today I'm going over my August book haul. But first, the coffee cup of the day. This is a Pusheen one that my mom sent me for Christmas a few years ago. I featured one very similar to this that my mom also sent me for Christmas with Pusheen, but this is a different one. So yeah, I think Pusheen is so cute. You can see I have a little Pusheen plushie right here, and I've got some other ones. I've got a little Funko Pop right here. But yeah. So anyway, I think it's cute. Let's see. All right. If you happen to hear a page turning, that's my husband. He's in the room with me and he's reading a manga. So yeah. He just turned the pages of his book. Okay, so the books I got in my book haul, they're I'm not going to feature them in any particular order. Basically, I stacked them from like smallest to biggest. But first, I want to do an unboxing. Ian and his beautiful wife Liz sent me a blind box. Oh my gosh. Blind date with a book. Sorry, guys. I mean, I've had caffeine today. I don't know what my problem is. And I've been sitting here and looking at it, and I've been wanting to open it, but I said, no, I'm going to wait for the August book haul. So yes, Ian and his wife have a business called Inglenook Books, and I'm going to post their information in the description box below. Please check them out. They have very high quality stuff. I know I've seen them on Etsy. They've got very high ratings, and they just curate everything wonderfully. Like Liz has an eye for very beautiful things. Like she really does. She has a talent. I wish I had that. But first, let's see. We've got this. Let's open it up. Let's see. I can just, let's see. Well, I should have brought a pair of scissors. See if I can get it off. All right. And it's packed very carefully. So, and it's funny, she asked me what my favorite color was, and I told her purple, so she wrapped everything in purple. Let's see. Ooh! A tiara! Oh, I'm gonna mess up my hair. Oh, it's getting trapped on my hair. Oops. But it's so fun. What do you think, honey? If I can get it on.
Very nice.
Y'all, I'm not good at this. Oh, yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's meant to stick and hold on. I'm just not very good at this kind of thing. What do you think?
Very regal.
Very regal, he says. Yes. I'm going to make him call me Queen Kelly.
Pass.
I don't know if you heard that. He said he's going to pass. Rude. Okay, so we got a little card here on the book. Let's see. Here's the book right here. It's wrapped. It says fantasy. Oh, and it tells us what it is. Young adult, duology. Kill the prince or earn his trust. Ooh, magical counsel. That actually sounds really interesting to me. Kill the prince or earn his trust. Let's see. I actually do not know what this could be. I'm trying to think. Okay, now let's open up the book. I'm going to try to scoot this down. All right. And then ooh, this is pretty. Oh, look at it, guys. That is so pretty. It is wrapped gorgeously. And let's see. Let's see what the goodies are. Ooh, blackberry, citrus, herbal tea plus zinc. Need that as a teacher for sure. That sounds really good. I don't know why the light is so dark on my phone. So sorry if this is coming off kind of dark, guys. Yeah, it looks dark. Let's see. Some hot chocolates. Very fun. Let's see. Got lots of stickers. I do love stickers. Oh, first, a fun bookmark. Love it. I do collect bookmarks, so this is perfect. I love the colors. Let's see. Oh, look at these cute stickers. I love that. And in my Kindle era, I love that. I'm going to put that on my Kindle. Love it. And it's purple. I love it. Oh, so pretty. I hate to open this. It is so pretty. but I want to know what the book is. Let's see if I can like shimmy it out without without ripping the decorations. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I have heard of this. Ray Bear by Jordan Fueco. I didn't have a chance to look up how to say the name because I didn't know. I have heard of this series and I've heard it's very, very good. I am so excited. Oh, and it's so pretty. Look at this cover. Wow, I love it. Yeah, wow, I'm excited. I am so excited to read this. I cannot wait. Wow, I can't get over how gorgeous this cover is. Wow. Well, Ian and Liz did a great job. This is absolutely perfect. I love everything about this box. So if you're interested, go ahead and check them out. I know they also have different packages. Like I know they have like a light academia package and like a dark, I've got stuff in here, a dark academia package, like a strawberry one, I think. They have all kinds of different stuff. So check them out for sure. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm so excited. All right, let me put this down here. So thank you to Ian and Liz. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take this off for a while. It's like stuck under my braid. I love it. All right, so to go over the books that we purchased, I'm gonna do that now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. I think I had 13 last time too. Interesting. I've actually bought quite a few of them today. I'm filming this on the 30th. I said, okay, that's it. I was going to film this a couple of days ago because I said I wasn't going to buy any more books. But then I remembered Half Price Books was having a 20% off sale this weekend. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to want to hit that. So we did. This book I bought today. It is Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. The only book I've read by him is Fahrenheit 451, and I've been wanting to fix that. I've been wanting to read more. I did enjoy Fahrenheit 451, but I know that's the work that he's best known for, but I want to read more by him. So, yes, this is about I think it's a series of vignettes that tell about a 12-year-old boy and his summer, and it's very beloved, from what I understand. So I'm very excited to read it. Look at this old cover. I thought it was fun. So yes, I'm very excited to read this. My husband has read Something Wicked This Week Comes by this author, and he really liked it. So, but the only one I've read is Fahrenheit 451. Oof. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably read it next summer because it's about to be September, so the summer vibes, I'm not feeling them anymore, so I'm probably going to wait for next summer to read this. So it'll be in my TBR closet for a year. Not shocked. The next book is The Courtship of Princess Leia by Dave Wolverton. It's a Star Wars book, and it's one of the Legends books, which means it was written before Disney bought Star Wars. And so because of that, these books are no longer canon. The only books that are canon are ones that were written after Disney bought Star Wars. So yeah, but this still seems fun. I also got this at Half Price Books. It takes place after Return of the Jedi, and it's the Alliance is trying to build itself up, and it wants more members, and so they come across the HAPES Consortium, and it has like 63 worlds, very high-tech worlds, but the only way they will join the Alliance is if Princess Leia marries a prince. And she agrees because she wants what's best for the Alliance. But Han Solo is not happy about that. And so he kind of tricks her and whisks her away and tries to change her mind. So it sounds very fun to me. And I know there's other things in here, like with Luke. I think there's something going on with Luke in here. But I've always loved Leia and Han Solo. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. I think it'll be super fun. This next book I also got today at Half Price Books, so I'm really excited about it. It is Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. And this is a canon book. This is written after Disney bought Star Wars. I mean, and you could tell because it says Disney on the back. So this is a canon novel. And this is about the relationship between Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi before The Phantom Menace. So they haven't met Anakin or anything like that yet. So I've been wanting to read this one for a while. Obi-Wan is my favorite Jedi. I just think he's so cool. And I really like Qui-Gon as well. And so I'm very interested to see more about what their relationship was before the events of the Phantom Menace. So yeah, I'm very excited to have found this. And it's in very good shape too. So I was excited. And I loved used book prices. Can't beat that. This next book we also got today. This is actually one my husband picked out, but I went ahead and put it here. I'm going to feature it here because it's one that I will also read. And that is Cujo by Stephen King. This is about a beloved family dog who I think gets rabies and goes on like a killing spree, I think. I read it in high school, so it was a very, very long time ago. I'm not going to say exactly how many years, but a long time ago. Long enough where I really kind of forgot what happens. I remember the end because I remember going, oh, but the rest of it I kind of forgot. So I would like to reread this. My husband's never read it, so he's very interested in it. So yeah, and look at this cover, the dog mouth, woof. But yeah, so Cujo by Stephen King. The next one my husband also picked out for himself, and that is The Mist by Stephen King. This is a short story that was originally in the book Skeleton Crew, which is a collection of short stories, I believe. I read this, so I remember reading this story, so I guess I've read Skeleton Crew, or maybe I've just read this story. I remember it when I read the back of it, I was like, oh yeah, I know that story. But it's about a mist that comes from a local military base, and this mist is very, very thick, like fog, like you can't really see through it, and it envelops this town in Maine, and it's about these people who have barricaded themselves in a supermarket and are just waiting for the mist to disappear or trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, because I think if you go into the mist, you die or you get attacked or something like that. So it's been a while since I've read this as well. So, but yes. My husband and I are trying to collect all of the Stephen King books because we'd like to read them all. And yeah, so there's 2 more to add to our collective collection. All right. The next one is Witch Hat Atelier. I always want to say Atelier Volume 1. My husband and I had volumes 2 through 5, and we thought we had this one. We couldn't find it, and we're like, what did we do with it? We must have lent it to someone. And so we asked some friends, and no one had it. And we're like, what did we do? We're like, oh, we borrowed this from the library and read it from the library and liked it so much that we went and bought number 2 to read, and we just kept going. So we're like, well, we need to have number 1. So we went ahead. We were at our local, I guess, game shop, like hobby shop. Like they have comic books and like manga and Dungeons and Dragons stuff and tabletop games, that kind of store. And so we go there quite a bit. And so they had Witch Hat Atelier number 1, and we went ahead and bought it there. So yes, this is about a little girl named Coco who's always wanted to be a witch, and something happens which affords her the opportunity to learn how to train to be one. So yes, and it's about her life and her adventures, I guess, in the atelier under her master Kefri and the other little girls that are in the atelier. So it's very fun. I really like it. It is cute, but there are some dark themes to it as well, but I really enjoy it. So the next one I bought was The Memory of Babel by Christelle Dabos. This is translated from French by, I meant to write down who it was, Hildegard Searle. Hildegard, I haven't heard that name in a very long time. Hildegard Searle is the translator. This is the 3rd in the Mirror Visitor Quartet. I own books 1 and 2, and I've read book 1, and I want to read the series, but I know that I have to reread book 1. So I was like, let me just buy the whole series and then I'll read it. Well, I haven't bought book 4 yet, but I bought this one because it was on sale. And so I was like, well, I want to get them anyway. So I bought book 3. And after I get book 4, eventually, I will reread book 1 and read the series. So I'd really like to do that. And I know Stacy from the Chapter Conundrum has mentioned that as well. So maybe we'll do a buddy read sometime. And if anyone else wants to join, why not? I'm just throwing this out there. I haven't talked to Stacy about it, but sorry, Stacy. All right. The next book we bought, we got at Half Price Books today, and that is The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. I have heard about this book. I heard about it on BookTube a few years ago, and it always just sounded interesting to me. And then I kind of forgot about it, but then I saw it today. It was like $4.99. I was like, ooh, and 20% off. So I was like, can't resist. But it is a book about Gen, who brags he can steal anything. And so through this, he ends up in prison. But then through there, he is afforded the opportunity to join a quest and steal a legendary object. And he's in no position to object, so he agrees. So it sounds really interesting to me. And I've heard this series is wonderful. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. If I don't like it, it was $4. So yeah. Okay. The next book I bought is Once Upon a Dream, a Twisted Tale novel by Liz Braswell. I have heard about these, of course, everyone has for a long time. I've been wanting to read them. And when I saw this at Half Price Books today, I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. I hadn't seen this cover either. So I thought, let's try it. And it's Sleeping Beauty. And basically it's what if when the prince kisses Sleeping Beauty, he doesn't wake her up, he falls asleep instead. And so Aurora has to try to escape from her curse and through her dreams. And Maleficent has spies in her dreams, and so she's trying to escape from that. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun. She rescues herself, so that sounds fun. I love Sleeping Beauty. I would say it's my favorite older Walt Disney movie. I just think it's so fun. But yeah, it was always my favorite when I was a little girl. I love the fairies. So, Once Upon a Dream. So, if you've read any of the Twisted Tale novels, let me know in the comments below. I haven't read any yet. Okay. This next one is The Midnight Bargain by C.L. Polk. This is one that I have heard of, but it was a long time ago. And basically, it's about Beatrice who wants to become a magus and use magic. But her family is under a lot of debt. They have a lot of debt, and they need her to marry advantageously. But if she does that, she will not be able to use her magic again. But she wants to use her magic, but she wants to help her family. And so she finds a grimoire which will help her become a magus, but it is kind of taken from her by a rival. And so she gets upset and she summons a spirit to help her get this book back. But the spirit will, but he has a price. She has to give her first kiss to her adversary's brother. And through this, he can kind of guess, like, it's going to be a fantasy type romance. And, ooh, will she, do her magic and probably fall in love with this guy? Or will she marry advantageously and help her family? Who knows? So it just sounds kind of fun. It says it was a finalist for the Nebula Award in 2021. So that's promising. But yeah, I got this also used at Half Price Books. My pile here looks very precariously like it's going to fall. This next book is Lonely Castle in the Mirror by Mizuki Sugimura, translated by Philip Gabriel. This is about Kokora, who is a young girl who is bullied at school, and so she doesn't leave her bedroom because of this. One day her mirror begins to shine, and as she touches it, she is transported to a castle along with 6 other students. And the castle has many rooms, and they find out that one of the hidden rooms in the castle has the power to grant them a wish. But there's rules that come along with it, and if you break the rules, you face dire consequences. And so her and the other students apparently get to know the castle and get to know each other as the story goes on. And I think it's supposed to be very heartwarming, so I'm really excited about that. I really like the Japanese translated works I've read lately, and so I've heard very good things about this one, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I was very excited when I saw it at Half Price Books, and it's in excellent shape. So yeah. Okay. The next book I got from Aardvark, and that is Too Old for This by Samantha Downing. I've already read this, and you'll find out what I thought about it in my August wrap up. But this is about Lottie, who is a retired serial killer. She's just enjoying her life with going to bingo with her church friends and just worrying about her son and his very, very young girlfriend. And she's just, living a normal life. And then she is approached. Basically, this young documentarian knocks on her door and was like, I want to tell your story about your life and how you were wrongly accused of murder. And Lottie does not like that at all. And so this goes into what happens after that. And wow, this book. Oh, wait. I said I wasn't going to tell you about it. Okay, so never mind. You don't know what I think about it yet. But yes, I got this from Aardvark. I was very excited to see it when it came on Aardvark because I love Samantha Downing. I think her books are so well written. I've read them all, and yeah, they're very good. I love My Lovely Wife. That's the first one that I read by her, and I really like it. So Samantha Downing. The last book I got. Where did I get this? Oh, at my local library. They have, when you first walk into the library, they have books for sale, and this was there. So it was like $1. And that is Flying Solo by Linda Holmes. I have read Evie Drake Starts Over, and I really liked it. So when I saw this, I was like, it's $1. I have to, and it's in great shape. Oh, no, wait. I didn't get this from there. I got this from the Dollar Tree because it was $1. That's right. I was thinking $1. It had to be in my library. No, I got it at Dollar Tree. So it's funny how sometimes Dollar Tree has good books. So yeah, this is about, what is her name? Lori. Lori is 40 and she moves back to her hometown, and she is in charge of taking care of her newly deceased aunt's estate. And while she's going through her things, she discovers her aunt had secrets. And so it's about how she follows leads and discovers more about her aunt and the mysteries surrounding her aunt. So it sounds very fun. Like I said, I really like Evie Drake Starts Over, so I'm really looking forward to this. And $1, like, how do you say no to that? But anyway, that's all the books that I got in August. Anyway, if you have any comments, if you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments below which ones you've read and what do you think. How many books did you buy in August if you kept count? And please like this video if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe. I post videos every Monday and Thursday. And remember, life is too short to drink I'm drinking tea right now, bad tea. So don't do it. And also, I'll be posting Inglenook Books information in the description below. But thanks. Have a great day.